PeskyPeople is asking you, what will you be doing to ensure digital inequalities are addressed? And specifically, how will you ensure that the Wag2.0 guidelines are met in the creation of digital content? And what standards will be agreed that ensures disabled and deaf people have full access and are not excluded as they currently are? Now, the first test for you, Siôn, is to explain to me and people what WAG 2.0 is, if you know, because I don't know.
I will do, and it's really important. WAG 2.0 is a global, international standard of accessibility, online accessibility for disabled people. It replaces a previous standard called, it was like Wag2.0. The UK government was signed up to the previous standard 1.0 and is going to sign up to the new standard Web 2.0. In terms of where it is at the moment, sorry, WAG, not Web 2.0. In terms of where it is at the moment within the government, the COI, the Central Office of Information, is just in the process of completing a set of guidelines for government on how to move to implementing WAG 2 as soon as possible. And certainly in my department, as soon as those guidelines are issued, which is expected soon, we will become compliant very, very quickly, is our intention. Personally, I'm very interested in this. It really is important. WAG 2 it's not a set of technical standards. It's a set of principles underlying accessibility. In my previous department, I commissioned work. I set up a group looking at online accessibility issues, and particularly looking at content creation tools. I was working with a guy called Kevin Carey, who subsequently became the chair of the RNIB, who's got some very interesting thoughts and done some very interesting works on this, on accessibility for content creators. Now, when I left that department, I think, as often happens, you don't know what happens to the work that you leave behind. It gets left behind. So, Kevin Carey, if you're watching, perhaps you're now chair of the RNIB. I'm now in DCMS. Still very interested in these things. Perhaps as WAG 2 comes in, you could get in touch with me. And sorry, it's a bit cheeky, but and we could see what happened to the old work stream and see if we can set up another one. One final thing on this. Sorry to give such a long answer, but the other aspect of inclusion, obviously, is getting people online. There are millions and millions of people in this country still who don't have access to the web, and that's why universal service, broadband in every home by 2012, and super fast broadband by 2017 is the fundamental part of inclusion, along with the next bit, which Martha Lane Fox is helping us do, which is giving people the tools and the skills to use the broadband access that they'll have.